Hello, and welcome to AI Today with Lie, the podcast where we break down what's happening in artificial intelligence and what it means for your work and your business. This edition covers the period from July 6th to July 19th, 2026. Let's get started. This past 2 weeks brought something rather unusual. The three leading AI labs reached common ground. According to a report by Marketing Profs, executives from Google DeepMind, OpenAI, and Anthropic now agree that advanced AI models should undergo independent evaluations before being released and operate under a unified regulatory framework focused on systems that pose significant cybersecurity, biological, or national security risks. They also favor US-led oversight over fragmented regulatory approaches. This could mark the beginning of the end of complete industry self-regulation. That said, critics argue that more complex certification requirements could benefit large incumbents while making it harder for startups to compete. Here's the business takeaway. If your organization relies on AI vendors, now is the time to review your contracts and anticipate that some frontier models may face launch delays or additional compliance requirements. Build extra time into your technology roadmap instead of assuming that every new model will be available exactly when it's announced. Speaking of delays, Alphabet confirmed that Gemini 3.5 Pro has been postponed for several more months. According to tech startups, internal testing revealed that the model fell short of expectations in coding and long horizon reasoning tasks. As a result, it remains in limited enterprise preview while further improvements are made amid intensifying competition from OpenAI and Anthropic. This is an important reminder for any leader relying on a single AI provider. Diversification matters. If your automation strategy depends on just one vendor, a delay like this can stall your entire roadmap. It's worth having a qualified alternative provider ready as a backup plan. Meanwhile, in the world of AI agents, Meta introduced Muse Spark 1.1. According to Thursday AI, this new agentic model features a 1 million token context window and performs competitively with GPT 5.5 and Opus 4.8 on agentic benchmarks. It also marks Meta's first public paid API and introduces computer use capabilities across desktop, web browsers, and mobile devices, along with parallel sub-agent delegation. In addition, it achieved a 20% success rate on the demanding VALDS AI Harvey legal benchmark. The signal here is clear. AI agents are no longer limited to software development. They are moving into legal, administrative, and business support functions. If you lead an operations or legal team, now is a good time to identify repetitive document review tasks that could be delegated to an AI agent, starting with low-risk workflows before expanding to more critical processes. Looking from another angle, there was also important news from Anthropic. As we discussed in previous episodes, access to Claude Fable 5 and Claude Mythos 5 had been suspended in mid-June due to US Department of Commerce export controls. Those restrictions were lifted at the end of June, and Anthropic fully restored access on July 1st. The business lesson here is about geopolitical risk management. If your organization deploys frontier AI models internationally, it's wise to have contingency plans for certain regulatory disruptions rather than relying on a single model being available everywhere at all times. Finally, here's a number every executive team should know. Gartner projects that by the end of 2026, 40% of enterprise applications will include AI agents specialized in specific business tasks, up from less than 5% in 2025. At the same time, the global AI agent market is expected to grow at an annual rate of roughly 44% to 46%. This isn't a distant trend, it's this year's opportunity. The practical recommendation is straightforward. If your company doesn't yet have at least one AI agent pilot running in production, make it a priority to launch one with measurable business impact before the end of 2026, rather than remaining in an indefinite exploration phase. Thank you for joining us on AI Today with Leah. We'll be back in the coming weeks with more artificial intelligence updates that matter for the real world.